In this video, we're talking about how to fix skinny fat, and this is one of the main reasons I started training. I got into the gym because I was so skinny. I didn't know what I was doing. I was drinking a lot. I was eating whatever I wanted, and I ended up getting a little bit fat. I felt so unconfident in the way that I looked. I couldn't stand how I looked in photos. I had friends who had more muscle than me, and if I was around them at the beach, I didn't want to take my shirt off. I felt inferior. I had no confidence when it came to talking to women, and I couldn't stand it. This is one of the main things that pushed me to become a coach, but first pushed me to get into the gym and to start training, because I just hated the way that I looked. I was so unconfident, and I hope that this video can help you guys out and do the same thing for you that it did for me. And I'll tell you guys right now that it is not a weight problem, it is a muscle problem. Y'all need to get into the gym. You need to follow a training program. You need to get your food right, because without those things, you are not gonna see the transformation that you want, and you're gonna stay stuck. And I do not want that for you. So make sure you watch to the end of this video. I'm gonna give you guys 3 steps, the 3 things to look at and look for when you're making a transformation. I'm gonna give you a realistic timeline for what it can look like if you stay consistent with these steps, and how quickly you can change your life, just like I did. So watch the end of the video, and then if you guys want to join my free school community, the link will be in the bio of this video, and also my coaching form will be in there as well if you want to do one-on-one coaching with me. But watch this video, and hopefully you guys get something from it. Let's jump right into it. All right, guys, like I said, in this video, we're talking about how to fix skinny fat, how to go from a skinny fat build to a shredded, more hard, lean, athletic look. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you've been dieting for a while. Maybe you've lost a ton of weight and you are not happy with the way that you look. You don't have that hard look, you don't have that athletic look that you really want, that you see other guys having. And that is mainly, it comes down to one thing, and it is just the fact that you do not have enough muscle. Skinny fat is not a muscle problem. It is a muscle problem, not a weight problem, okay? The goal is not to just lose weight here, guys. The goal is to build as much muscle, to lose body fat, to improve your training performance, and create a harder, more athletic look that you really, really want. This photo right here was of me when I first got into the gym. This is probably about 3 or 4 months in. I had already started to make some progress, and this was about 6 months later. I got really shredded in a pretty short period of time because I focused on getting stronger. A stronger muscle is a bigger muscle, okay? So maybe you've lost weight and you still don't like the way that you look. You keep doing cardio thinking it's going to give you that athletic shredded look, but it will not. You guys got to stop doing cardio, and you got to spend that time focused on weight training, okay? You can go from skinny, fat, and unconfident like I was, not being confident with your shirt off. I hated the way I looked in photos. When I was around my other friends who were super jacked, it made me uncomfortable, and I did not like that. And that's what got me into the gym in the first place, was that I did not have confidence about how I looked in photos, and I couldn't stand it. It made me like sick to my stomach, and I just wanted to change so badly. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to go through that in this video. Here's some of my client testimonials, people who have used this program and helped them out a ton. This is Eli. This is an 8-week transformation. This is about a 6-month transformation from Marco. This is Ryan. This is, gosh, only a couple months. He went from being decently lean to being 6-pack shredded. This is Ryan. He went from skinny fat to shredded. Justin, same thing. Dave, same thing. Dave had lost over 150 pounds leading up to the photo on the left. He started at 400 pounds and he got down to 186 pounds, super shredded, and ended up doing a transformation bodybuilding show at Summer Shredding. Crazy. But all of these guys use these principles that I'm gonna talk about in this video. So how to fix skinny fat, here's the recipe. Number 1, stop doing so much cardio. Replace that with strength training. You do not need to be a cardio bunny. Cardio is just helping you burn calories. It's not helping you build muscle. It is not going to help you get the look that you want. So stop wasting your time doing it. It is wasted energy. I don't need to bag on cardio. Like it's good for you, but it's not going to get you the look that you want. Okay, so building muscle is going to help you get the lean tissue, increase strength, improve your insulin sensitivity. Your body's going to handle carbs a lot better. your recovery will be better, and you'll improve your overall fat loss and performance. So number 2, focus on lean proteins. When you're eating, you need to cut out the junk foods, at least for a short period of time, so you can focus on building lean muscle. Your main proteins should be chicken breast, chicken thigh, lean ground beef, eggs, egg whites, shrimp, tuna, turkey, whey, yogurt, and then some carb sources, veggies, fruit, potatoes, sweet potatoes. Those are the golden foods that you should be focusing on. But lean proteins are key. 0.8 to 1 gram protein per pound of body weight. And then we just need to make sure we're in a calorie deficit so we can continue to see the fats come off and the muscle come on. So number 3 is to get stronger. Track your lifts every single week. Train hard. Pick a workout split that you like and go extremely hard on it for 3 to 6 months before switching your routine. One of the biggest mistakes I see guys make is they switch their routine after 2 weeks or 3 weeks because they're not seeing results. Brother, you are seeing results, but your body doesn't change physically in the mirror that quickly. Trust me, if it did, there would be way more people making these transformations. But the good news about that is that if you can stick to it for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and I'm gonna give you a timeline of what it looks like, you will see change. And then once you do, you get over that first hurdle and you just be patient and you continue showing up for yourself, you're gonna see a huge amount of progress and you're gonna get fired up and you're gonna be really psyched to continue going to the gym. Okay, so here is a realistic timeline of what it looks like going from skinny fat to shredded. Okay, so weeks 1 through 4, and this is if you're just starting out, like you are basically starting from ground zero and you have no muscle. Okay, so this can happen pretty quick. If you're already started, maybe you're already 4 weeks in and you start doing this, even better. So weeks 1 through 4, your strength, energy, and your gym confidence are going to massively improve. This is the biggest changes for the first 4 weeks are usually internal. You might not look dramatically different yet, but you'll start to feel different. Better energy, improved strength, more confidence in the gym. Your exercise technique is gonna get better. You're gonna have less bloating if your nutrition is on point. You're gonna have more structure, consistency, and you're gonna start to get better pumps. You're gonna feel really freaking good when you're in the gym. And this is where you start building the momentum. You're learning how to train hard, recover. Your body's learning how to use carbs better. Your insulin sensitivity is improving, and you're getting into the new routine. This phase is about proving to yourself that you can stick to the plan. Weeks 4 through 8, which is phase 2, muscle definition will start to show. Around weeks 4 to 8, you'll usually start to see some visible changes. This is when you might begin to see some definition in your shoulders, some more shape in your arms, and a little tighter waist. Your inflammation is gonna go down. You're gonna look less puffy. You might have some more chest and back development. Your posture will improve. You're less softer on your midsection. Your clothes are gonna start feeling better. This is where people are gonna start noticing. People are gonna start saying, hey man, have you been working out? Or you look leaner, and brother, this is the best feeling of all time. I can't even tell you. When people look at you and say, yo, something's different about you, dog. Have you been in the gym? Have you been grinding? And you say, you know, yeah, I've been getting it. It's the best feeling ever. The scale may not drop crazy fast here, especially if you're building muscle while you're losing fat, but your physique will change. And to be completely honest, you just need to take photos. You don't even need to be looking at the scale unless you're like dropping weight way too fast. So maybe weighing 1 time a week. You don't want to drop weight too quickly. Anyway, weeks 8 through 12, phase 3, you're going to start to notice some vascularity. You're going to have some shape and you're going to get a leaner look. This is where shit starts to get fun, bro. By weeks 8 to 12, the visual changes become more noticeable. This is when you might start seeing more vascularity, better separation in your muscles, more visible shoulders and arms, more gains in your shoulders and arms, tighter stomach, better chest and back detail, and a better shape overall. This is also where your confidence really starts to kick in because you're not just looking, you're not just hoping it's working anymore. You can really see it. You're not going to be looking around going, am I doing the right thing? You're going to know, because not only are people going to be telling you that you look good, you are going to see it in the mirror. Your workouts are better, your food's more consistent, your body's responding well, you are on a freaking wave, brother, and you are going to continue riding it. At this point, you're noticeably leaner and you're also carrying more muscle than when you started. 8 to 12 weeks, guys, talking 3 months here. 3 months of being really, really consistent. Weeks 12 to 16 is where you start to lock in a whole new look. This is where your transformation starts to feel real, and you're not just looking a little better, you're starting to look like a different version of yourself completely. You're starting to step into that vision you've had for yourself when you first started, the vision you had all along. The vision of, gosh, man, I know that I can look a certain way. I know that I can be a different person, that I can change my look. This is where that starts becoming a reality. And let me tell you, it is one of the best feelings on planet Earth. It is one of the best, like maybe the best feeling I've ever had when I started changing my body and I started noticing, like, dang, dude, I have control of this. Like, I can completely change who I am. And it's incredible. I almost get like a little emotional because it literally changed my whole life. When I went from this kid who was super unconfident, who didn't even want to take his shirt off at the beach, to the kid who all my friends were like, dang, bro, you're jacked now. Like, what happened to you? It's one of the best feelings in the world. And anyone can make it happen. And that's why I love coaching. That's why I love this. So anyway, this phase is about refining your strength progression, your muscle fullness, your waistline, your food consistency, your training intensity, your recovery, your daily steps, your cardio. You can continue the deficit here, but this is also where you need to pay attention to your recovery, your hunger, your sleep, your mood, your sex drive, your gym performance, and your overall stress. And a lot of people, like, this is where you kind of have a choice to make. You can either continue in deficit if you feel okay and get more lean, or you can take a diet break to where you can bring your food back up to maintenance. We're still going to be locked in on the diet. This is at 12 to 16 weeks, 4 months. We are very locked in on the diet. And this is where we ain't going back. There ain't no turning around at this point. And that's okay. You can bump your calories back to maintenance. You can start eating a little bit more normal food, have some days where you go out to eat, and then maintain the look you have right now. Or you can go into a slight surplus and, you know, you can start to build some extra lean tissue, okay? So a caveat to this is, guys, when you're first starting out training, you can build muscle in a deficit. The longer you start to train, the more your body understands what it takes for you to grow. The amount of stimulus and the kind of weight you need to push to build muscle changes. Your body's super smart at adapting, and eventually, sadly, you won't be able to build muscle in a deficit. It's not that you won't be able to, it's just really hard. You have to train super hard. And when you're in a deficit of calories and you're on less carbs, it is harder to do that. So this is when you can decide if you want to go into a gaining phase, which you don't have to go into a bulk. I really don't think you should do that. I think bulking is vaulted, as the kids say, and yeah, you don't need to do it. You just need to go into a lean gaining phase. But anyway, that's for another video. Nutrition during this process: high protein. Aim for 0.8 to 1 gram protein per pound of goal body weight. You can even eat more than that. I eat even more than that sometimes. I'll even eat up to 1.5 grams per pound of my ideal body weight, just to make sure that I'm full. The extra protein is just going to get turned into glucose or glycogen, and your body will use it. Moderate carbs. Carbs are going to help your fuel, help fuel you for training. They're going to help give you pumps, your blood flow. They're going to help your performance, and they're also going to help your recovery. Moderate fats. Do not cut your fats really low. I see some guys eating 20 to 30 grams of fat. Dude, you are not in a bodybuilding prep. You do not need to have your fats that low, and you're going to crash your hormones. Fats support your hormones, your joints, your satiety, and your overall health. And you don't want to create a bunch of stress for yourself. You don't need to have your fats that low. Consistent calories. You need enough. You need to be in enough of a deficit so you can lose fat. So 3,500 calories per week of a deficit. That's about 500 calories per day. But don't get so aggressive that your lifts crash and you look flat. Because at the end of the day, we are trying to build muscle, and we are trying to stay full. We are trying to build muscle. So don't have too low of calories to where you just have zero energy. So don't fall into that trap. The simple rule is lift hard, eat protein, high protein, keep your carbs around your times of your workouts, and then let the deficit slowly pull your body fat off. And I think that's all I had for you guys for this video. That's it. That's how you're gonna go from skinny fat to shredded, guys. The most important thing here is that you need to be consistent on this program, okay? It will work if you continue to show up, if you track your food, if you are honest with your coach, if you're honest with yourself about where you are at, and if you just do not give up. If you are stuck, if you feel like you've done this before and it's not working for you and you want some guidance, dude, I would love to help you out. I'll leave my coaching program, my coaching form in the bio. I also have a free school community where videos like this will be posted, and my YouTube channel also, where you can go on and just get some free information. But if you want to make a change, if you're serious about changing your life and you want to get into the best shape possible and see a massive transformation, and you are willing and you are dedicated, fill out my coaching program or fill out my coaching form or shoot me a DM, and I'll get on a call with you and we can talk about some of your goals and see if I can help you out. But other than that, I love you guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.